Welcome back to Sleep Facts. Earthquakes gave rise to the 40-mile-long Teton Range, which sits on a fault line. Over millions of years, earthquakes shook the land, causing blocks of land on both sides of the fault to slip past each other. The west block of land rose upward to form the mountains, while the east block of land dropped down to form the valley called Jackson Hole. The Tetons are the youngest range in the Rocky Mountains and some of the youngest mountains in the world. Thirty of the world's highest mountains are in the Himalayas. Approximately 1,200 people attempt to climb Mount Everest each year, but only half reach the summit. Approximately 300 people have died attempting to climb Everest over the past century. Hundreds of bodies remain on the mountain. The Himalayas are a mountain range that began forming when pieces of the Earth's crust crashed against each other 55 million years ago, before the existence of devices such as GPS or altimeters. Geographers measured mountains using a method called triangulation, which involved measuring the mountain peak from a variety of different observation points. The tallest mountain, as measured from top to bottom, is Mauna Kea, an inactive volcano in Hawaii that is 33,474 feet tall. On a list of the 10 tallest mountains in the solar system, 5 are found on the surface of Mars. According to the Book of Genesis, Noah's Ark finally came to rest when it landed upon the slopes of Mount Ararat, located in a mountainous region that covers modern-day Turkey and Iran. Of around 80,000 World War I troops serving near the Alps in Austria, nearly 50% died in avalanches instead of in combat. The tallest mountain in the solar system is Olympus Mons on Mars, a whopping 15.5 miles tall. For comparison, Everest is roughly 5.5 miles tall. A researcher in the 19th century recorded witnessing nearly 17,500 avalanches over the course of just 1 year in the Swiss Alps. In the 19th century in North America, mountain men were men who lived on the edges of the American frontier. They were expert survivalists who made extra money by feeding the demand for fur by trapping animals to sell at trading posts. Jim Bridger was the most famous mountain man in America in the 19th century, blazing many mountain paths for pioneers to follow, and he's credited the discovery of the Great Salt Lake in 1824. North American mountain goats are actually not goats, but antelopes. These goats learn to walk, run, and jump 12 feet on end across sheer cliffs. Mountain goats are able to climb higher than most humans can climb due to their unique cloven hooves. Equipped with 2 toes that can spread wide to increase their ability to balance, and a row pad on the bottom of each toe that gives them superior grip on the rock. Mountain lion attacks on humans have been on the rise in recent years, as humans have increasingly forged deeper and deeper into mountain lion territory. There are 3 types of mountains: mountains of accumulation, formed by volcanic eruptions; folded mountains, formed by the clashing of the Earth's tectonic plates; and mountains of erosion, formed by extreme weather. Mountaineering became a sport in the mid-19th century, as people sought to escape from the grind of industrialization and began to climb previously unreached peaks all over Europe for enjoyment rather than scientific exploration. In 1492, Charles VI of France was so impressed when he saw the 7,000-foot-high Mont Blanc in the Dauphiné Mountains that he ordered his chamberlain to organize a party and to climb to the top, which the chamberlain successfully did. Philip of Macedon, father of Alexander the Great, ascended Mount Haemus in the Balkans because he hoped that from the top he would be able to view both the Aegean and the Adriatic seas. Margaret Brevoort was one of the few and finest 19th century female mountaineers. She was a member of the first mountaineering party to ascend the central peak of the 13,000-foot high Neige in Europe, and the second woman to summit the Matterhorn, after Lucy Walker. The first manual for how to ascend beyond the snow lines of the Alps was written in the late 16th century, although, during that time period, mountain climbing was seen as foolhardy, and therefore hardly any people in the 16th century ever tested its advice. In 1760, Horace Benedict de Saussure, a naturalist hoping to gain scientific information, offered a reward to anyone who could make the full climb up Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc is the highest mountain peak in Europe. This was 26 years before Dr. Michael Packard made the climb to earn the reward. Mountaineering rose in popularity after World War II because of the special training and equipment developed by European armies for traversing the Alps in wartime. Charles Granville Bruce, a 19th and 20th century explorer of the Himalayas, is largely responsible for training native Sherpas in mountaineering, a tradition they passed down, making them important guides for climbers seeking to conquer Everest. A mountain in Switzerland, named Mount Pilot, is thought by some to be the burial site of Pilate, the Roman official who oversaw the crucifixion of Jesus. Legend holds that his spirit causes foul weather once a year, on Good Friday. The Yeti, or abominable snowman, is a mysterious creature believed to live above the snow line in the Himalayas. While most dismiss the Yeti as a myth, there have been multiple expeditions searching for the elusive creature. Mount Kailash in Tibet has been considered so holy by Tibetans for thousands of years that no one has ever been allowed to climb to its summit. Strip mining is a less expensive method of mining for coal by scraping away the topsoil or literally blasting apart a mountain top to get at the coal underneath. Many coal-containing mountains have been effaced by this method. Yosemite's granite rock formations glow like fire at sunset. Sunlight plays amazing tricks on Yosemite's mountains, illuminating El Capitan and Half Dome in brilliant reds and oranges. Horsetail Fall is famous for appearing to be on fire when it reflects the orange glow of sunset in mid to late February. It's a spectacular sight reminiscent of Yosemite's historic firefall, which occurred nightly until 1968, when hotel operators would push campfire embers over Glacier Point's edge. The Alaska Range is the tallest mountain range in the United States and is home to Mount McKinley, the tallest mountain in North America at 20,237 feet above sea level. Thank you for listening to Sleep Facts. Please subscribe to keep up with our latest uploads. We appreciate your support and we read all the comments. Please type your topic suggestions and general quality suggestions below. Thank you for listening to Sleep Facts. Enjoy the next episode.